y'all gonna say I hit my man in the head with a pan?
Who said that? Who said that? One of your friends?
Greg's new wife.
Did you hit your man in the head with a pan? Let's start there. Have you ever hit your man in the head with a pan?
Let me clarify.
Please.
My marriage is perfect.
Yes.
It's perfect, so why would I? Did I answer your question?
Why would you hit your man?
Yeah, right. But my marriage is perfect.
Correct. Even though we know there are no perfect marriages.
It really is the foundation for everything you got, right?
You live longer. You don't say that.
It is.
You know, God's the foundation for everything we got.
So, Daddy, I'm going to put you on the spot here. What do you think about people saying you need to check me? They saying you need to check me, baby. What's up with that?
I do.
Check you don't check
you
me.
Just
check
don't understand our language.
Right, but check me ain't no man's language. We don't check each other. We talk to each other, right?
We just talk. And if you're saying something I don't like, you know it. I'm not going to try to embarrass you.
You talking about the stuff I say on the show, though. You don't need to check me.
Embarrass you.
To me, most of that stuff is funny, though. If y'all look for it and what it is, it's just really fun and funny until it ain't. But God is good, baby. Anything else you want to say?
How y'all going to say I hit my man in the head with a pan? Who said that one of your friends Greg's new wife? Did you hit your man? And let's start there. Have you ever hit your man in the head with a pan? Let me clarify please. My marriage is perfect. Yes, it's perfect. So why would I today answer your question? Why would you hit your yeah right? But my marriage is perfect, correct? Even though we know there are no perfect marriages, y'all. The married to medicine tea is piping hot. Dr. Damon KES has finally spoken out, and let me tell you, it's shaking up everything we thought we knew about Dr. Heavenly's so-called perfect marriage. For years Dr. Heavenly has built her brand on calling out other people's relationships, throwing shade and stirring the pot, but now the tables have turned and it's her marriage in the hot seat. Dr. Damon just gave an interview that has fans questioning if the perfect couple image is more show than substance. And let's not forget, this all started with some jaw-dropping claims from Mariah Hook way back in the early seasons. Remember when she said she had receipts that could completely blow up Dr. Damon's reputation? At the time people brushed it off as just drama, but now fans are revisiting those accusations with fresh eyes. Why? Because Dr. Damon in his rare public comments revealed some things about those rumors. He claimed people behind the scenes had apologized for the allegations. But hold up, does that even add up? And why interfere with Mariah if there was nothing to hide in the first place? This story is messy and full of twists that are just starting to unfold. Dr. Heavenly, who has always been the queen of calling out others, now seems to be playing defense, which is making fans side-eye her motives. Before we get into the details of what Dr. Damon actually said and why his rare comments matter so much, let's understand why Dr. Damon's recent statements are so shocking. We need to rewind and revisit the chaos that's been bubbling under the surface for years. Wife really is the foundation for everything you got, right? Live longer. You don't say that it is. God is the foundation for everything we got. So Daddy, I'm going to put you on the spot here. What do you think about people saying you need to check me? They saying you need to check me, baby. What's up with that? I do check you. Don't check me. Don't understand our language, right? But check me ain't no man's language. We don't che each other, we talk to each other, right? We just talk. If you saying something I don't like, you know it. I'm not going to try to embarrass about stuff I see on the show, though. You don't need to check me. Tell me, most of that stuff is funny though. If y'all look for it to what it is, it's just really fun and funny until it ain't. But God is good, baby. Anything else you want to say? The cracks in Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Damon's marriage didn't start with his interview. They've been hinted at for seasons, often by none other than Mariah Hook. Mariah made waves when she claimed she had receipts that could expose Dr. Damon. She never shared these so-called receipts, but said her reason for holding back was to protect families, including Dr. Heavenly's kids. But let's be real, her approach only fueled the drama. What was she really sitting on, and why keep it to herself if it wasn't something explosive? Fans still remember the infamous reunion moment when she alluded to knowing things that would ruin Heavenly's narrative of having a perfect husband. Her exact words, "I will never put that out there because it's bigger than us." That line stuck with viewers, leaving everyone talking about what skeletons could be hiding in Dr. Damon's closet. Over the years, fans haven't let those claims die down. Social media has played a big role in this, with old clips from Married to Medicine resurfacing regularly. One popular theory suggests that Mariah was hinting at side chicks, women who might have been connected to Dr. Damon in ways Heavenly never addressed. These gained even more traction as the Dynamics between the cast shifted, with many people pointing out how defensive Dr. Heavenly became whenever Mariah's accusations came up. Instead of addressing them directly, she often laughed them off or deflected by criticizing Mariah's credibility. But if it was all baseless, why not shut it down with clear facts? That's the question fans have been asking for years. A person commented saying, "If those accusations were really false, why is Dr. Damon only addressing them now?" Apologies from unnamed sources feel too convenient, something's not adding up. Another one added, Mariah said years ago she had receipts and now Damon's trying to dismiss it as hurtful rumors. Sounds like damage control to me. I had everything going on. I did not get an event planner this time because I was like, listen, event planners cost coin. And right now my coin is going inside my house, so I was responsible for how everything looked. Okay, security, how you had security? Well, production brought security, so we always going to have security. You know what I mean, as we should, because you almost got your at the reunion. From what I hear, I'm just saying I didn't. We can't talk about the it wasn't you, it was you. I'm too classy to fight you, and I'm too classy too. I got a whole doctor degree and I am board certified. I'm not act like it, I'm be no only. I do act like it be. This is what it act like. When you get it, then you can tell me what it act like. Now here's where things take a dramatic turn. Dr. Damon, who usually stays silent, has decided to address the cheating allegations. In his recent interview, he opened up about his frustration with the constant accusations, calling them hurtful and unnecessary. He emphasized that people have come forward to apologize for spreading false rumors, but fans are questioning how much of that is true. After all, who are these people and why are they only apologizing now after the damage has been done? One line from Dr. Damon's interview really stood out: respect and kindness don't equal infidelity. He seems to be addressing the fan narrative that just because he's polite and friendly, especially toward women, it doesn't mean he's crossed any boundaries. On one hand, this is a valid point. Being nice doesn't automatically mean you're guilty of something, but on the other hand, fans are pointing out that his statement feels vague, almost like he's sidestepping the real issue. So there was a few people on the internet who did make a deal with the crime, when Dr. Matthews is actually seen on broadleaf in the previous 5.5 years and taking drugs and trying to do the right thing by them. But despite being a fellow fan from the outside, bully inherently doesn't belong on a stage. If you kiss the girl fans on the mouth, that's not a feeling of empathy with me. So while the scene is fascinating and deep, like, it is important that the audience understands that it's not just about what is said on stage. Where Scan, if he's innocent, why not shut the door on these rumors for good? Online reaction to his comments have been all over the place. Some fans are applauding Damon for finally speaking out, saying he's been unfairly dragged into drama he didn't create. Others, however, feel like his statements raise more questions than they answer. Is he being transparent, or is this just damage control? And why has it taken him so long to address allegations that have been circulating for years? The reactions only add more layers to this messy situation. It's hard to tell if Dr. Damon's interview is the final word on the matter, or just the beginning of a new wave of speculation. And while Dr. Damon is trying to clear his name, Dr. Heavenly isn't exactly making it easy. With her own track record of stirring the pot, fans have long pointed out the irony of her being at the center of so much drama when she consistently criticized other women's marriages on Married to Medicine. Damon is cool and calm. Somebody got to be okay, cause I surely am not opposite attractive. That right, daddy? That's why I like that today, because he cool and calm and relaxed. You know, if I get a little fraz, little hurricane come in, he just the calm seed that cool over the hurricane. Okay, you need a calm man. If you know I mean, if your man ain't calm, you need to be somebody need to be calm. Dr. Heavenly has built a reputation for being unapologetically outspoken, often crossing the line from being blunt to outright messy. One of the biggest criticisms against her is how quick she is to throw shade at other relationships while fiercely defending her own, whether it's questioning Toy Bush Harris's financial choices or calling out quad web single status. Heavenly has rarely shown restraint in her commentary, but when the tables turn and the spotlight is on her marriage, fans have noticed that her energy shifts dramatically, or instead of addressing questions directly, she deflects, downplays, or resorts to humor. This pattern has led many viewers to call her out for hypocrisy, asking how she can dish it out but not take it. Contessa Metz is one cast member who hasn't been shy about calling out Dr. Heavenly's double standards. Their feud reached a boiling point in past seasons when Contessa boldly suggested that Heavenly focus on her own husband instead of tearing down others. The shade was clear and cutting, and it resonated with fans who had grown tired of Heavenly's constant meddling. Heavenly's reaction, a mix of defensiveness and dismissiveness. She claimed she was just keeping it real and accused Contessa of being too sensitive, but the tension between them lingered, and many saw Contessa's comments as a Reflection of what viewers have been thinking for years. Dr. Heavenly's habit of pointing fingers might be masking issues in her own home while Dr. Damon and Dr. Heavenly navigate this rocky period. Social media has been buzzing with theories, resurfaced claims and endless speculation. Fans have taken it upon themselves to play detectives, combing through old clips, interviews and social media posts for clues. Some have even